Right. Good afternoon, everyone. Yes, my name's Mandy Stevenson, and I'm from Synergy with Mandy. And fingers and toes crossed, everything's going live at the moment. We're sort of, yes, I'm thinking it's all positive. So I'm just going to continue on with my presentation. So today I'm going to present a little bit different from what I presented yesterday. I presented the introduction to the amazing redox breakthrough, which is super, super exciting. And I'll give you a little overview of that one as well today. But I am going to go to share a couple of PowerPoint screens with you. So it just helps me, keeps me on track. Otherwise, I go off on these tangents to talk about various different things. And so, but I'm super, super excited about this amazing technology, but not only the technology, I'm more excited about the potential that it actually gives you or gives anybody, regardless of their skills or background or whatever they do. You don't have to be a practitioner. I know I am, and that doesn't mean that everybody has to be. And that's one of the reasons why I'm so passionate about this amazing product. But you don't have to be. But what everybody does need, they need to improve their financial potential. They need to improve the fact that they can actually achieve great things with their potential. And the things that we need to do to power our potential is to build our income streams. So I am going to share my screen now and share my PowerPoint with you. I'm just going to find where I've got to do that one first. Oh, I don't have the I'm disabled from sharing my screen, so I'm hoping my beautiful VA Genie can actually give me permission to share my screen, which would be wonderful because I'll be able to present my PowerPoint then. But financial potential is the big one while I'm waiting for that one to occur. All good? We'll see how we're all good. Where are we? Share. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Lovely. Thank you. And now I have, yes, now I can actually share the screen, which is wonderful. So welcome to Power Your Financial Potential. So as I said before, I've had 30 years as a home-based entrepreneur and more than 30. I've always worked from home. One way or the other, I've worked from home. We were farmers, but I've always worked from home. And so yeah, what's going on here now? Why is it not moving? Here we go. Sorry. So a home-based entrepreneur, nothing better than being able to work from home because, you can see that my gorgeous family there, it means so much to me, and it means so much to me to be able to stay at home and spend time with my children and my grandchildren, and of course the grand dogs that are in there too. We're constantly looking after the grand dogs as well, which is wonderful. But I've always had a health and wellness background as well. In the late 70s, we had a health food shop in a small country town, and which was very much ahead of its time. But that really inspired me to really pursue natural health and how our body has the innate ability to heal itself. So that's why I have followed that path with all of the things that I have done with my home-based businesses. And I've been in multi-level marketing for a long time as well, and usually then following that path of health and wellness. But I'm also a qualified cellular health coach. And I started my ASEA journey in December 2007 because I believe that our health is our greatest wealth. Because if we're not healthy, if we can't function and do things properly, there's no point. It doesn't matter how much money you're making. So it's so important to be concentrating on our health. But it is important also to concentrate on our financial health, which is our wealth. Did you know that your body is the most complex communication network on Earth? Now, that's a pretty profound statement, isn't it? And you can see the DNA spiral there. So we have that communication that's going on from the DNA to tell our body exactly what it can do and what it should do. But every second of every day, your cells are signaling critical messages for health, healing, and repair. And what goes on with this? But if that cell signal starts to disappear, then what happens? But what if you could actually amplify that critical cell signaling and empower your body to work like it's supposed to? That would be pretty amazing, wouldn't it, actually? You call it, your house is on fire, you call the fire department, and they turn up with that beautiful big red fire truck and those handsome firemen and all the tools and everything all ready to put the fire out. But what if you have a weak signal and your home goes up in smoke? So what if we could amplify that critical cell signaling and empower your body to work like it's supposed to? So I'd like to introduce you to the world's first and only cell signaling supplement, the first and the only one still. No one else has this. It's backed by 7 patents and 1,000 trade secrets, no competition, no copycats. Absolutely amazing. But what that does is empowers people to feel better than ever before. Absolutely. And it's often been said that this is the missing link to better health and vitality. It's an absolute breakthrough in cell signaling, and there's 4 different delivery methods. We have the beautiful blue bottle, which you can see behind me, which is our ASEA liquid supplement. We also have our Renew 28, which is a beautiful gel topical application for pain, cuts, bruises, skincare, cell rejuvenation. And then there's a little blue tube is the intensive, and the pale blue one is our beautiful Redox clay mask. And there's also a fabulous advanced Renew advanced skincare system, which is just beautiful. I use it all the time myself. We have the ASEA, the Way to Wellness, which is all our vitamin range. And we also have a cell performance range. So for energy, mind, mood, for brain fog, fatigue, all of those things. Fabulous products, fabulous range of products. So it's the single greatest health science breakthrough of our lifetime. And this company is just amazing. The redox signaling, the foundation to your health. So I'm jumping through these fairly fast. My own story. So you can see there the photos, the before and after from January 2018 is when I started taking these photos, when I started taking ASEA Redox. And through to now. Huge difference in the colour, the tone, the lines, all of those things in my face. And, and that was 2022, and that's 2 years ago now. So, I still feel as though I'm looking heaps better than I did in that original photo. So, and I am so much better too. But what I want to talk about today is about discovering ASEA itself. It's not about what ASEA is. It's about who ASEA is. And it is the hugest breakthrough that I've been telling you about, but with breakthroughs come the biggest opportunities, and that's the big thing that I really want to talk about today. So the number 1 killer in the world is stress. And we all get stress. We all feel that stress, the pain of that stress. Everything's going on. And the number 1 type of stress is financial stress. And haven't we all felt that one? Too much month at the end of the money. That's a big one. And it goes on and the bills come in, and I've just embarked on another round of a program with a chiropractor. Oh dear, whack, there's another couple of thousand gone. It's just, when does it end? It's just crazy. And the thing is, money and oxygen have a lot in common. When you have plenty of it, you don't give it a second thought. But when you don't have enough, that's all you can think about day and night. How about if we could, and I've just shown you through, we have the opportunity to bring all of those cutting-edge cellular health products, all cellular health products, to the world. And you could make a living while making a huge difference in people's lives. The ASEA Redox has had so many profound changes, astonishing changes in people's lives. There are thousands of testimonials to prove it. I'll just give you a little bit of an outline of the genesis of ASEA. Before we dig any deeper, I'd like to bring you up to speed with that story, because the founders of ASEA bought an unfinished version of this technology from a struggling biotech company. They wanted to stabilise it and then sell it to a pharmaceutical company. And at the same time, they started 40 people drinking the molecules. And many of them began getting remarkable results. Many of those 40 people, and they started sharing it. And some of them had life-threatening or, terminal type illnesses. And they naturally started sharing it with others, people who could benefit. So soon there were at least 135 people in 20 countries consuming the product. And at that point, the pharmaceutical company came to these two beautiful people, Verdis Norton and Tyler Norton, and they flew to Salt Lake City and put a multi-million-dollar offer on the table with one condition, that every person that was drinking the product had to come off it, regardless of the life-changing benefits they might be experiencing. And so the founders, Verdis and Tyler Norton, said no to the payout and yes to the people. I'll say that again. They said no to the payout and yes to the people. And out of that principle-based decision, they started the company of ASEA. So Verdis Norton was one of the top Fortune 50 executive in Kraft Foods. He was 69. He had plenty of money. He didn't need to do something like this. And he could see this struggling biotech company, and he thought the world needs to know about that. So that's what I think is just so amazing. And his son, Tyler, who supports him, Verdis has retired from managing the company now, but Tyler is the chairman of the board. And he was the chief distribution officer for a 100-year-old company. And financial services, that was his background, was financial services. And that most amazing person, and his ethos is just absolutely phenomenal. They stabilised the redox signalling molecules. They got it to the big pharma. They were the people that were on it, who had spread it to all of these other people. And that was the choice they made, people or dollars. They said no to the payout and they said yes to the people. We were profitable in our first year of business. We own and operate our own manufacturing facility. We have 12 distribution centres, shipping to 29 countries around the world, achieving almost $500 million in sales with year-on-year growth. And of course, tens and thousands of lives have been changed with the powerful redox technology. So how did we do it? We turned it into one of the oldest ways of promoting anything in the world, word of mouth, referral, marketing. Obviously, how do we tell people about this? It needs education, it needs personal experience, and naturally, you want to share it with others. If you're successful, you just share it with others. So it's a business model that actually allows the average person to create an above average passive residual income. We're always recommending things. We're recommending cars, and it's a very simple concept. We're always recommending movies, books, holidays, destinations. It happens every day. All the things that we like to be able to do, we just recommend to our friends to go and do them. But what happens? The network marketing business model is built on a very simple concept that we're always recommending things, movies, books, etc., as I've just said. It happens every day. The problem is we rarely get paid for it. So whereas a traditional retail company spends a small fortune getting their product to the end user, 60 to 80% of the cost of a product is getting the product back out to the end user. Advertising, marketing, distribution. It's mad, totally mad. Whereas with network marketing, like ASEA, uses the marketing, advertising and distribution budget and pays that as a thank you check to people like you and me for letting others know that this technology exists. That's it. You get paid all of that money that's gone into marketing, advertising and distribution, at least 50% of the cost of the product, 60 to 80 maybe, but at least 50% gets paid back down to the likes of you and me. What an amazing company. What an amazing model. So now you can recommend the products yourself. You don't have, there's no product stockpiling. You don't have to buy a whole heap of products. You don't have to have a shed full of product. There's no payment processing. That's all handled by the company. And there's no shipping or handling. The company handles all of those things. How simple is that for a home-based business? And you get the dollars. However, if you find a team of people to do the same sort of thing, you earn beyond yourself. And the bigger your team, the bigger your income potential. The power of leveraged income. So I talked about the power of residual, and I've talked about the power of leveraged income. So this is leveraged income. You do the job once and you get paid over and over and over again, but you do the job and 100 people do. I can't remember who exactly said that, but 1% of your 100% of your time is worth 1% of your time times 100 other people doing exactly the same thing, and you're only using 1% of your time. So you've got residual bills. Who hasn't got residual bills? They pile up. Yes, the pain of residual bills. I've talked about those. The electricity bill comes in, the car registration, the insurance comes in. It's all of those things. They're constantly coming in, aren't they? We just don't know what's going to come in next. So why not create a residual income? And if you understood the power of residual income, you would literally walk through a brick wall to get it. The thing with residual income is you can't afford not to have it, because most residual income is things like book sales. Book sales. You've got to sell a lot of books because you don't get a lot back for each book. Writing a book is not a money-making proposition unless you're someone like, Bryce Courtney or, someone famous like that. Or having flats or units or housing for rental, you get rental income, etc. How much do you think that you need to, if you wanted your monthly residual income to be 5,000, you need $1.2 million to actually earn that. And that's just like having this in the bank earning 5% interest. So the power of residual income. Most people never get to experience it because they don't have enough talent or capital. But sharing the sea of products, it's a high impact product. It's consumable products. Everybody uses it once a month. You're not selling a one-off water filter or whatever. You're selling a high impact product, and it's a high impact product that nobody else has. It's patent protected, and you do the work once, but you get paid over and over again. That's the power of residual income. The third thing is the power of residual income. I better check my time. Oh no, got a few minutes left. The power of global income. This is just as powerful. So the thing about this is that you sponsor somebody in the States and they know somebody in the UK who then talks to somebody in Europe. Oh, they've got a cousin in Australia. And they post on to somebody else in Asia, Asia, then Australia, and then they go traveling to the States and see somebody else. How amazing is global income? You've only spoken to the person in the States. You sponsored somebody there to take the product. They just take the product. They just talk to their friend over in the UK, but they just take the product. You're not selling anything. You're just recommending to people that they take this amazing life-changing product that can actually turn on the inner doctor to heal yourself. It's just as simple as that. You're not selling. You don't have to sell it. If you want to sell things, you can sell. This is a beautiful product to sell. There's no worries about that. But this is about changing people's lives by encouraging people to take a groundbreaking product that is actually going to protect them longer term. So why not harness the power of leveraged income, residual income, global income, and doing it all part-time and doing it all from home on your phone. It's as simple as that. And you don't have to be the expert. I said that right at the beginning. You don't have to be the practitioner. You don't have to have the cellular health, be a cellular health coach or anything like that. I just have that interest. So that's why I've learned those things, because that's my interest. There are plenty of people out there who are the experts, but can you invite someone to watch a video? That's really all you need to do. ASEA is a global leader in cellular health, and it's established in 2009 in Salt Lake City, Utah. It's a legacy-focused, debt-free company. We own our own FDA-registered manufacturing facility. We've got 19 distribution centres. We ship to over 30 countries. And the biggest impact is countless lives are changed. And the interesting thing is when you start to look at some of the trends, etc., ASEA is really positioned at the beginning of the next great chapter in health and wellness. For the last 40 years, we've had vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, exotic juices, herbs, spices, all of those things. The next 40 years is about redox cell signalling. We're going further, deeper into the cell. ASEA technology is pioneering a new category of science. It's a high-impact, life-changing technology. It's validated by third-party independent science, heavily patented, with no competition. Virtually no one knows about it, which is making a tremendous, absolutely tremendous financial opportunity for the right person. So, and it's interesting because true breakthroughs go through 3 stages. They go through ridicule, and then they move into opposition, and then they move into acceptance. And ASEA is already one of the top 100 direct selling companies now. So to move from being a little-known health science breakthrough in 2009 when they launched, they've done over $1 billion in sales, 500 million in income. And we moved from being a little-known health science breakthrough to becoming a global household name. Pretty exciting. There are scientific institutions wanting to partner with us. 4 minutes to go. Oh, cool. Doing it. So scientific institutions around the world that are actually knocking on the door and partnering with us. In Australia here, we've got the University of Western Sydney has partnered up with the University of Bath. They're working on the NRF2 pathway, a genetic pathway, and the profound impacts that redox signalling is having on that. And they're using the ASEA products to test that because we're the only company that has these redox molecules stabilised outside the body. So they have to use these molecules to actually do the testing. So they're not testing ASEA as such, they are testing redox molecules, but they're using our product, which is very, very exciting. So in summary, we have $1 billion technology that's right on the cutting edge of 3 massive industries: health and wellness, athletic and sports, and of course, anti-aging and skincare. And thanks to our technology being heavily patented, we have no competition, no copycats, and with less than 1% of the population even being aware that this technology exists, the financial opportunity is staggering. This is like being at the groundbreaking, the start of when Apple released their shares. If you can think of it like that, if you want to get into something where it's got incredible potential to grow without the competition, without the copycats, highly patented, and a new category of science, the financial opportunity is fantastic. So now you've got 3 choices at the end of this one. You can simply say no thanks, but you may know someone who deserves to know that the ASEA technology exists, either for their health benefit or for a financial reason. So, I would love you to let me know who they are, or, and I'm perfectly happy to have a chat. No salesy, gimmicky stuff or anything. You can become a customer and you can enjoy better cellular health yourself, or you can join as an associate, and for a $60 one-time fee, plus the products of your choice, you can plug into training and a support system that is second to none. We have ongoing support, we have ongoing calls, we have chats, we've got a beautiful community, really supportive, happy community, which is amazing. So it's just so good to be a part of. And this is Vertus Norton. He's our founder, an amazing gentleman. And he said, we're all at the start of something really big with great purpose. And right now is the moment that we're beginning to influence the future. How would you feel if you were actually making a living while making a difference? And that's exactly what ASEA does. That's why I'm so passionate about it, because every day when I wake up, if I share ASEA with one person, that might change that person's life, because I know this technology is life-changing. So, that really warms my heart. If you think you could get up every morning and think, I can make a difference in one person's life today, this is how you could actually do it. So thank you so much for giving me your time today. And we managed to overcome our technology. And if you want to contact me, you can book a call with me. You can quickly scan that QR code before the live stops, because I want to just continue to finish this one. Book a chat with me, have a chat, or you can buy or join more. If you have a look in my album, you'll be able to. There's a link in there, and hopefully GB may put a link in here for you to actually go to my site, which is, or you can go to synergywellness.com, or you can go to shop.ASEA/Synergy Wellness. Anyway, those links are all in my album, and you can have a look. It's truly groundbreaking. You have everything to gain and absolutely nothing to lose. Oh, by the way, this technology is not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure any disease or medical condition. All we're doing is simply turning on the inner doctor for your body to heal itself. So I wish you all the success that you deserve, and bye for now.